know that I am prepared and able to handle my patients clinically, but I never knew how stressful it was going to be dealing with the business aspects of my practice.
I just don't know where to turn. Doctor's not happy with the way I schedule, yet he hasn't told me exactly what to do.
I wish there was someone who could come into this office and give us a shot of motivation. We're all feeling burned out.
Would you like to tap into the unlocked potential of your practice? Are you interested in making a difference in your workplace? Joanne Tanner and Associates wants to put you back at what you do best, providing quality care for your patients. Joanne Tanner is a dedicated professional with a solid track record in the dental industry. It began over 25 years ago when Joanne served 5 years of active duty in the U.S. Navy as a dental technician. In addition to her clinical background, Joanne holds a master's in business administration. She has received numerous awards during her career, including Sailor of the Year at the Naval Regional Dental Center of Europe, along with being recognized as one of the outstanding consultants at the Northern California Women's in Dentistry Conference. Joanne's wide range of dental knowledge, hands-on practice management experience, and proven abilities have made her a popular speaker and trainer for the dental profession across the country.
In other words, in dentistry, we need to create that sense of urgency so they leave now with an appointment within the next week or two at most, because after all, that tooth isn't hurting. I didn't really want to spend the money anyway. And so their motivation decreases, so it's important we are able to schedule them in a time frame so they don't lose that motivation. Because some of you have that epidemic in your office. They call that the financial flu. Do you know that? When the financial flu would be if the patient calls up and said, I can't make that appointment today, I'm not feeling well. All right, and what it is I don't have that $300, or maybe I do and I don't want to give it to you, and I certainly didn't want to tell you I don't have the money. Right? Now, when doctor comes in there and says, gee, you should think about doing a crown, that's not, think about it. I have one doctor that says, when the spirit moves you. I said, okay, gee, that's really going to help us schedule, doctor, isn't it? In other words, we need doctor to have a clear, concise communication with the patient. For the protection of this tooth, I'm recommending that we place a crown on the tooth, right? And doctor is recommending treatment, but for some reason the patient is not totally enrolled on doing the dentistry. Those enrollment skills will start with the clinical team. And that way, when the doctor comes in, it enhances that credibility. Now that patient got handed off again, not a Hail Mary pass to the front desk is what sounds like is happening there at the football, right? No, I need to hand the patient off and say to the front office person, doctor said he'd like to get started in this crown on the upper right side just as soon as you can find an opening in the schedule.
When I first heard that doctor hired a consultant, I felt threatened because I had worked with other consultants before. But to my surprise, everything has worked out for the best. Since working with Joanne Tanner, we now have a bonus system in place, which everyone enjoys, and the teamwork is even better.
We'd like to thank you for the supercharged presentation. It's always great to get a boost after this many years in a profession we all love.
Working with Joanne Tanner and Associates has been the best business decision I've ever made for this office. Not only has my profitability improved, but it's a better place to work.
We can customize a program designed specifically for your practice needs. And no need to take your team out of town because we'll come to work with you in the comfort of your own facility.
Joanne Tanner and Associates, the practice enhancement specialists, bringing more enjoyment, profit, and excellence to America's dental practices. Make a difference in your practice today and for years to come. Call Joanne Tanner and Associates.